Fire signs, welcome to my channel. I go by the name of Fiery Moon, and I'm just here to do a check-in for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, from now until the end of Cancer season, just to, check what's going on. I have already laid cards out just to keep, the length of the video down. And I did do a Celtic cross to go ahead and, see what's going on with you all. I have used the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck, and I will be using the Monology deck for advice. And what I'll say, as we all do know that time and energy, or time is fluid, and with, the energy shift with Mercury going into Cancer, moving direct, is no longer in retrograde. And with Chiron moving into Aries, I just decided to, do a little check-in for all the elements. So we are gonna just jump right in to your reading. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else before we begin. Other than take it how it resonates, this could be something that, if I didn't say this already, something that you already went through, something that you could be currently going through at the moment, or something that may be upcoming for you. Just take it as it resonates. And this also could be in regards to work, home, family, friends, the environment. So place it where it fits for you. Do not force fit a reading. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But, let's jump right in. So the overall energy we have for the fire signs is abundance. So being that it's the overall situation, I'm sure you can see the pictures on the card. There are, multiple meanings. So, someone could be, worried about money, or, someone could be literally about to walk into this abundance. Only you know where it fits for you. So take it how it resonates, but with the overall energy being abundance, this could definitely be in regards to, a money situation, a work situation, and especially with what's going on right now on a global scale, we could, everybody is going through, money issues. But, place it where it resonates. Don't want to get too deep into that there. So the situation is trickery. We did receive the trickery card. I look at this as the Seven of Swords in the traditional tarot, but it doesn't always have to mean, although it can mean literal trickery. It could just be like some, manipulation going on. Could be some, self-serving, or, some sabotage that may be going on in regards to money. But I don't know. Only you know where it goes for you, but that is the situation that I see here. It could definitely be in regards to, anything, honestly. You could be being selfish with your money. You could need to be selfish with your money. You could need to be selfish with yourself to save your money. It could be anything. So that is the situation though right now, trickery. All manipulation is not bad. I'll reiterate, sometimes you do have to, serve yourself before you can serve others. As long as it's not done with malicious intent, as long as it's done to truly, serve you, that's fine. Sometimes it could also, just, be needing to be done for your protection, but only you know. If you're doing it with evil intent, then, that's for you to decide, but that's where I'm going to leave that. What's crossing the situation is a miracle, or the miracle card. So you could literally be, hoping for a miracle. There could have been, a situation of this, if it's in regards to work, where, you could be getting out of a situation that is not good for you, with trickery and abundance, like in praying for a miracle that, you'll still be okay financially if you decide to get out of this situation. But that's what's, blocking or crossing the situation. So whether you're hoping and praying for a miracle or, only but maybe a miracle is coming for you in regards to a situation like this man here is sitting there, waiting. You could have got tricked out of some money. And, this miracle could be coming to, reward you back with what you lost. So take it how it resonates. What we see is perception. So to be completely honest, I see this as, the perception that you may be portraying, maybe, like everything is okay, or you may be even projecting the perception of, perfection, like you're abundant when, truthfully it may not be the case. Or, you could just have this persona about yourself that you're showing, or that, you're carrying, that, all is well. Place it where it resonates for you. I only say that because what we're not seeing is victim. So this could definitely be, someone in a victim mentality, feeling trapped in a situation. You could literally be a victim of, something that has to do with money, but only you know where that fits for you. I hate to keep saying that, but I don't know. Or you could be coming out of this victim mentality. You could have freed yourself from a situation that wasn't balanced financially, or providing the stability that you were looking for or needed. Because abundance doesn't always have to be money. It can also mean, the stability of something, a job, a home situation, a relationship, anything. So it could just, mean that the stability of something wasn't, the foundation may not have been what, you initially were under the impression it would be, or, was or is. So forgive me, I'm just looking over the rest of these cards. But yeah, with victim coming up as what we don't see. And also we still have that same dragon that's on the trickery card. And if you can't see, that lady's trapped inside of the acorn. So take it how it resonates, but it could be, you're getting out of a situation that was no good for you. You could have been trying to please someone, or, someone could have been trying to please you, and it wasn't with the best intentions. That is Pandora in the background. If you hear it, I am clairaudient, and I do use music to get additional information. And right now, Drake and Chris Brown, No Guidance is playing. So, you could have walked into a situation and got blindsided. We don't know. And now you're moving through with no guidance. You don't know what to do. We do have faith here for the recent past, which means, you could have had pure intentions in the situation, truly going off of, faith that whatever you got yourself into, like I said, whether that be work, situation, person, place, or thing, like you went into it with good intentions. But being that it's in the recent past means, and just because it is in the recent past doesn't mean you still don't need to have this faith. But, you could have, stepped out on faith and, took a job, took a relationship that you thought would work in your best interest, and it turns out that, it maybe did not. For the near future, we have the impasse. So with the impasse card, it's like, being in the in-between is how I see this card. You're not sure which way to go, what to do, which is okay. This card also came out from my water sign reading. So you could be dealing with a water sign, although I do not like to get caught up in the signs. This did come out, not in this position, but it did come out, as well as the trickery card. So, there could just be some things going on that you're just not sure about. You're not sure of which way to go. So you may need to, take some time out and, get grounded, grab your footing so that you can see how to move forward. What you need to know is complacency. And we all know what complacency, what that means that, you're sitting in something. But what you need to know is that sitting in something, especially if it's not serving you, is like one of the worst things you can do, excuse me. So for what you need to know is that you don't need to sit in this, whatever it is. Not to sound harsh, but, don't ever sit in complacency. You don't want to, be stuck in anything. There's always a way out. There's always other options. So don't feel like, you're tied or bound to whatever situation you're in. There's endless possibilities, places, people, things that, can definitely make up for whatever it is you may feel that you lost, are losing, or may lose. But just don't stay, stuck in that energy. We do not want to stay stagnant. As they say, an idle mind is the devil's playground. And we're not feeding that energy here. Possible challenges or outcome, we have joy. And this is also just, confirmation that you may like thinking that, if you won't get this feeling. But honestly, if there's anything, going on that is not fair to you, that is not serving to you, don't fear that this is the only good thing or good situation that you can have. Like, don't, stay stuck in something that, you don't want to be in because of how it makes you feel when deep down it's not really making you happy. This is a challenge or an outcome. So you may even be feeling like if you don't stay in this situation, you won't be able to find this happiness anywhere else. But from what I see in these other cards, it's like, are you really happy? We got victim here. We got faith in the past position, impasse as the near future. Like, be sure in what you deserve. Know what you deserve, number one. But also be sure that, if that's not being met, you can walk away. But don't ever stay when your happiness is at stake. Your true happiness. Your hopes and fears we got perfection, which is showing me like, especially with the perception card here, for what we see is like, you could be projecting this image of perfection when in the inside is not truly how you feel. It's two different women on this card. What she's showing, but what she's feeling on the inside. And, it's like you're holding yourself back. Perfection doesn't exist in my world because nobody's perfect. We can strive for perfection, but I don't think it's ever really attainable, because what is perfection? You may honestly be trapped in, an ego, or, not feeling like you're not good enough. So you have to put up with things you wouldn't normally put up with just because of how things look or how you want things to look. And that's not how it works. At least that's, not how I see things. But, to each his own. Only, but being that this is in the hopes and fears, it's like you fear of losing a certain image about yourself. When you are perfect just the way you are. You are enough just the way you are. And whoever doesn't like that, you're not for them and they're not for you. To put it simple as that. The outcome is balance. We receive. So I see this as, with the outcome being balanced, like you really need to get balanced. A lot of this stuff is internal, the perception, faith, victim, complacency, joy, perfection. All of that are, emotions and feelings that have to do with how you feel on the inside. And you really, with the balance card coming out for the outcome, is showing that, you need to, put these things into a better perspective. So that, you are balanced on the inside and not feeling like you're better than or less than or, not enough. Because you are enough. You just need to bring it into balance first within yourself. And then it'll show on the outside. But, don't get caught up in, even if it's societal, projections or perceptions of how things should look, how things should be. Not everything is as it seems. And I know we, especially being in this age of social media and following these celebrities, we see people all day that have it all, but they are not happy on the inside. So, what I'm actually feeling from this reading is, are you happy? Like, are you truly happy? Because with joy coming out in the possible challenges or outcomes, it's like you're not happy. Or are you portraying yourself to be happy for the sake of someone or something else, that's outside of you, but, only you know what that is for you. All I can suggest is don't put that in the hands of someone else or something else. Know that you are whole and you are perfectly imperfect in your own way. That's the only way to be perfect. Embrace your differences, embrace your uniqueness, but harness that energy on the inside first, because it could be like with this trickery card, you're tricking yourself into staying in something that ultimately you don't feel. You're just doing it to keep up like a facade in a way. And I don't think, that's not healthy, number one. But that, take it how it resonates for you. But, you're fine, just the way you are. So, although that was pretty quick for my fire signs, we're going to go ahead and pull the advice, for what you need to do between now and the end of Cancer season for Aries, Leo, and Sag. So what advice do you have in regards to the spread for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? What advice do you have? What advice for the fire signs? Okay, so bottom of the deck we got, you're very close to achieving your goal. And then we got also look at the bigger picture, which is the full moon in Sag. So we'll read these and then we'll go ahead and end the reading. And like I said, whatever you're very close to your goal. You could be about to come into something because you may have, been tricked into something previously. And as you can see on this abundance card with, she's like fishing. I'm about to hit that pot of gold down there, And under that we have perseverance. So you're going to push through whatever this energy is for you, however it resonates. You will push through. Don't fret. You are very close to achieving your goal, as the card says. So let's see. It's 30. The gibbous moon means bulging. What a descriptive word, right? And pulling this card at any time of the month suggests that the situation you're asking about is bulging with possibility and coming to a peak. But this isn't an ending card with a neat yes or no answer. Rather, you are being reminded that some adjustments may yet be required before you get what you want. Though you're certainly on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring for you. However, there is also a sense that the situation is a bit tense, so don't push too hard. One false move and the whole thing could blow. That's not meant to scare you. It's just to let you know there's a fuse attached to this situation, so be careful if you choose to light it. Attuned to the moon, I know I'm on the right track. Additional meanings for this card. Now is a good time to review your plans. Keep your momentum going as you move towards your dreams. Stay focused. It's a good time to start a new project. You need to get back into good health habits. The gibbous moon comes at the very end of the lunar cycle, just before the full moon. She looks like she's bulging because she's almost a full moon, so she's nearly fully rounded. It's the culmination of the waxing cycle, and as such, tends to be a rather intense period of time. No matter when you pull this card, it suggests a very ripe time and a very ripe situation. Yeah. So, whatever it is for you, whether you're getting out of a situation, whether you're about to walk into a situation that's abundant, maybe you've transformed the way that you look at perfection, change your perception, and you're in the unknown right now, or will be. You could have gotten out of something that, just wasn't good for you, and you ultimately saved yourself by having faith. So just, keep working at it, because balance will be the outcome. And the next card we have is full moon in Sagittarius, which says, look at the bigger picture. Are you thinking too much about the details of your dilemma, fretting over minute? What is this? I don't know. I think this word is misspelled. Fretting over minutiae can be counterproductive, or perhaps you're being all talk and no action. This card is a reminder that while it's good to think things through, sometimes you need to step back and look at the bigger picture. What do you then see about your current situation? What's the most positive thought you can have about it? Now is the time to count your blessings, even if you don't yet have exactly what you want. This card is also a reminder that we often have to take a few risks and go with uncertainty on this journey called life. Try to keep an open mind about what's for the best. The universe could surprise you. So that's with the impasse and the miracle card that showed up, confirmation. Attuned to the moon. Take time out for a mini break or adventure. Additional meanings for this card. This situation may have come around because you've been distracted. Be confident without being overconfident to win the day. Have you shown that you care? If not, now is the time. Find a balance between speaking your mind and saying too much. The full moon in Sagittarius is a time when we are reminded that life is an adventure and there's a big wide world to see beyond our backyard. It's about having fun and being prepared to snail into uncharted territory. It's about big ideas versus the details. No matter when you draw this card, it encourages you to look at the bigger picture. So, fire signs. Whatever this situation may mean for you, take some time and reevaluate your perception of it. And if it's something that's truly not serving you, know that there are endless possibilities. There's no need to fret. You know, keep holding out your faith. It looks like you had it in the recent past. That doesn't mean to, you know, drop it just because something isn't going the way that you thought it was going to go, you know. But just know what your intentions are. Know what you deserve, I will say, because I feel that energy of, you know, you're questioning what you deserve just because of how something may look or how you want something to look. And don't, you know, just don't put that unnecessary stigma onto yourself. You know, you are good enough just as you are. So I'll leave it at that. I'll, you know, hope this resonated with someone. You know, and if it did not, please don't force it. You know, maybe I'll catch you on the next reading. You know, but until then, you know, just, you know, enjoy, you know, what you can enjoy if this abundance is coming in for you. You know, good luck with that. And, you know, as far as, you know, fire signs, we will be stepping into Leo season. So you guys will go first next month when I do the monthlies for the elements. But yes, so, you know, good luck in whatever the situation is for you. And I'll just stress again, you are enough. Don't let any situation, person, place, or thing hold you back because of how it looks, or it may, you know, be good monetarily, but emotionally, you know, it's not fulfilling to you. You always want to go with what you feel first. I can't stress that enough, but that's just me because I'm ruled by my feelings as a Cancer. But that's another video. I thank you all for, you know, tuning in with me. And, you know, I'll see you guys next month. Bye.